Hi boys and girls. This is one that was in the packet that went home kind of early. If you don't have it, you might just want to make the end product on your own. I can show you how to work on that. So let's take a look. I'm going to start by coloring in the first person, the one with the smiley face. So I'm over here and I'm going to color this one in, and I'm going to do my best coloring. I could add a design if I wanted. I could put in a lightning bolt, whatever I might want. Okay, I just want it to look really nice and neat. This is the person with the smiley face. Next up is the person that shows our skeleton. And when we color this one in, I like to color the whole, I like to color the whole black, the background black, and I leave the skeleton white. And again, I do my best coloring, just like that. You can see it. Yep. And then once I've done that and I've done my best coloring in for the skeleton, I'm going to work over to the circulatory system. And we did not talk about the circulatory system a lot. I told you that it was hard because I didn't have my stethoscopes here. You can feel it on the side of your neck. If you take 2 fingers and you drop them behind your ear, kind of drag it down a little bit under your chin, you can feel your pulse beating. That is your blood that is going through your body. That is, you can feel your pulse there. You can also feel your pulse here. That's all part of the circulatory system. So when I color this, I'm just going to color the heart, maybe like red. Color that red. And then I want some of these that are arteries to be colored red. They're going away from the heart. And some of them are going to be blue because they are returning to the heart. And the blue ones, they mean, oh, that's just gray. The blue ones mean that there has not been a lot of oxygen, that the oxygen has been dropped off in your fingers or in your toes. Oxygen has been dropped off there. So we say that they are without oxygen when they are coming back to the heart. They are returning. Then this one on the last side here, this one should just be the back of you. Okay, so like if I was going to draw it, I would draw the back of my hair. I would add, the back of my clothes. I'm not going to be seeing any eyeballs on this one. Does that make sense? I have my eyeballs here on the front, but I'm not going to see them here on the back. Okay, so I'm going to carefully turn this around. And now this is just a free person. Maybe you want it to be a friend of yours. So when you do it, you could do the front of a friend and you could make their face on this one. This one has no clothes on it and it is just a body. So you would need to dress it up the way you wanted, but this would be your friend. Now, next to the one that's the friend, this is the digestive system. I'm going to color in each piece of the digestive system a different color. Here's the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach. I said I was going to color it a different color. So let's take a look. I'm going to color the stomach in green. There's the small intestine and there's the large intestine, and so I can color that. Can you color the rest of it? Absolutely. Here is the nervous system, and remember the nervous system is what connects our brain to the rest of our body, so that if we touch something or if we feel something, our hands are sending that signal back up to our brain. So you can color that in. Up to you how you want to color it. So we color it like this. And then last but not least is here is our respiratory system. Here is our windpipe, and these are our lungs, our diaphragm. You can color those in as you see fit. And then boys and girls, what's going to happen is when we have this all colored in, we have to be really good listeners for this part. So watch. The only place that I'm going to cut the whole thing is right here on this solid line on the end. I cut off this extra paper, just like that. Then I turn it around like this, and I cut off the paper on this side, just like that, okay? So now I should have the 8 bodies. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm going to carefully take my paper, and I'm gonna fold it down the middle this way. Okay, so I'm gonna take it like this, and I fold it down the middle. I line up my corners, and I do a nice job holding right on this line. So now it should look like this on this side, and it should look like this on the back. Now, starting with the one that looks like me, I wanna make sure I can still see that. So I fold it so I can still see this one showing. I fold it like this. That one is showing. Now this one, I'm gonna fold behind it. It gets tucked right behind, and I fold it. And this last one is gonna get folded like this. If I've done it correctly, I wanna do a nice job folding. If I've done this correctly, my folding, I should have me on the front, and I should have me on the back. Me on the front, me on the back. Now, they have done a really nice job of showing you where to cut on this. This is where kids get a little bit mixed up. So hang on just a second. I'm gonna get a marker, and I'm gonna mark mine up so that you can see. I am only cutting on these lines. This is super important. This is where kids get mixed up and they say, I messed it up. And it's okay if you messed it up. It's not gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be all right, but watch. I don't cut anything on the top. I don't cut anything where the hands are, here or here. Okay, all that I did was I went over where their line was in red so I could see. I don't cut anything on the top. I don't cut anything where the hands are. If you want, you can make yourself a little X so that you remember. I'm gonna make mine a marker X. You could make yours a little pencil X so that you can erase it. Here you can see, I made a marker X here, I made a marker X here, and a marker X here. Don't cut. Don't cut here, don't cut here, don't cut here. So now here we go. I am gonna carefully cut where my red line is. Okay, cut that. Now I'm gonna come up on this side. I'm gonna turn this, and I'm gonna cut that. I don't cut where the hands are. I go to this next part. I cut just to the top, and I stop. I didn't cut any more, stop. Then I come to this side, and I'm gonna cut just where the red line is. I cut it, and I go just like that. Okay, and then last but not least is I cut this last section. So here we go, I cut this last section, just like that, and I should have my person that looks like this. If I did it right, look what happens. They connect together, and it is all of the systems of the body, right? See that? They're still holding hands. They didn't fall apart. Here's one that I did before and I spent a little bit of time. Here you can see this is me. And then when I open it up, on that side you can see the digestive system and you can see the nervous system. And there's Mr. Matthews. And then if I turn it around, I can see the back of me and the front of me, and I can see the skeleton, and I can see the circulatory system. So pretty fun, huh? There you go. Have a good night.